detachment lies the wisdom of uncertainty. In the wisdom of uncertainty lies the freedom from our past, from the known, which is the prison of past conditioning. And in our willingness to step into the unknown, the field of all possibilities, we surrender ourselves to the creative mind that orchestrates the dance of the universe. Hello, my spiritual beings, and welcome to Deeply Divine, where we dive into topics that are deeper than the eyes can see. I'm your host, Lisa Lee, and in today's podcast, we are going to dive deep into Deepak Chopra's 6th spiritual law of success, the law of detachment. So the law of detachment says that in order to acquire anything in the physical universe, you have to release your attachment to it. Now, this doesn't mean you give up the intention to create your desire, but you give up your attachment to the result. This is a very liberating thing to do because attachment breeds the low vibration energy of insecurity. The moment we become too attached to something or someone is the moment we give that person or thing the power to control our emotions and dictate our energy. When that happens, we lose our true self. Anything can be acquired through detachment because detachment is based on the unquestioning belief in the power of your true self. This is why in relationships, it is so important to not pour all of your energy into your significant other. Have some time for yourself and the things you love to do outside of the relationship. If you're single, let the person meant for you find their way to you. Preserve your passion for the right person. Don't look for love, let it come to you. Because the moment you detach from the idea of being in a relationship is when the right person will show up. And I'm sure you guys have heard this before, because I know I have. Don't look for the right person, and that's when they all show up, and blah, blah. So detach from the idea of being with the right person, and I guarantee you they will show up. It's how I met my husband. So I'm kidding, you guys. I don't have a husband yet. So know that the source of anything you desire starts with yourself. So fully commit to loving yourself first before anything else. Fully invest in nurturing your mind, body, and spirit before you invest your time in the things of the world. Uplift and encourage yourself before you ever look outside of yourself for validation. Look outside of yourself for validation and you'll be looking forever. The origin of success or anything in the physical world is the self. It is also the consciousness that knows how to uplift and fulfill all of your emotional needs before anyone else can. Everything else, everything outside of the self is a symbol. Cars, houses, banknotes, clothes, private jets, all of these material things are symbols, and these symbols are transitory. And what's so sad about these transitory symbols is that some people are so mentally and spiritually inadequate, all they have are symbols. Symbols will never fulfill you the way your spirit can. Never. Chasing symbols is like settling for the map instead of the territory. When you chase symbols, you form an attachment to objects. You form an attachment to the material things of this world. This attachment creates anxiety and ends up making you feel hollow and empty inside because you exchange yourself for the symbol of yourself. We see this all the time in the entertainment industry. Celebrities who flash their money, cars, luxurious lifestyles, and all the other symbols of themselves are really just trying to hide a part of themselves that is empty and unfulfilled. Kind of makes you think about the people you follow on social media who do this exact same thing. Don't fall for the hype. This sort of attachment, this attachment to symbols, stems from a poverty mindset. It's the belief some people have that they'll never have enough. This mindset is driven by fear and can cause poor financial decision making. People are constantly seeking security, especially financial security. But attachment to money and the idea of having more of it is a sign of insecurity. Some of the richest people in the world are the most insecure. This attachment to money is how people become stuck in living the conveyor belt lifestyle. Working at a 9 to 5, working at a job longer than they should, punching into the clock day in and day out, putting their true desires on the back burner to feel secure, allowing themselves to be placed under a microscope for fame, when in reality, the fame is secretly driving them to depression and anxiety. Those who seek security chase it for a lifetime without ever finding it, because security can never come from money or symbols. The search for security is an illusion. It's an illusion marketing experts take full advantage of and use to control those who don't have a sense of self. This illusion that these marketing experts take advantage of paints a perfect illustration of what I like to call the social media phenomenon. And this is where people who, they have this need to feel validated and secure. And because they have this deep, dire need to feel validated, they share personal details and highlights of their lives for social gratification. This phenomenon stems from past conditioning. The belief that we have to look a certain way, dress a certain way, show certain parts of ourselves to be desired or well-liked. And let me tell you this, there is no evolution in anything that stems outside of your true self. So break free from the attachment to the known. Break free from it and step into the unknown, the place beyond your comfort zone, the opportunities that push you to be your greatest self, the people who uplift and inspire you as much as you uplift and inspire yourself. Step into the unknown and you will step into the field of all possibilities. And your willingness to step into the unknown, you will have the wisdom of uncertainty. This means that every moment of life will have excitement, adventure, prosperity, and mystery. You will experience the fun of life, the magic of the celebration on your level up journey. If you find that you're uncertain of what steps to take next on your journey, let me tell you something. You are on the right path. Let go and let be. Everything will work itself out. You don't need to have a complete rigid idea of what you'll be doing next week or next year. Because if you have a very clear idea of what's going to happen next, you'll get rigidly attached to it. Now, this doesn't mean to completely disregard your goals and not have any goals and not have any plans, but rather be aware that from point A to point B, there are infinite possibilities. With uncertainty factored in, you might change directions in any moment a higher ideal or something more exciting comes along. Think of Kobe Bryant. At one point, Kobe wanted to be a rapper and actually started a rap career. Through that brief experience, a few things happened for him. He met his wife, completely changed directions, and became one of the basketball legends of all time. Embrace spontaneity and allow things to just unfold. Embrace the unknown and you'll always stay alert to new opportunities. When you fully grasp this law, you won't feel the need to force solutions on problems. These problems orchestrated by the universe to redirect and steer you to victory and prosperity. Everything is coming together so beautifully in the midst of whatever you're going through during this pandemic. Know that underneath every single problem or roadblock lies the seed of opportunity for something greater. So be prepared. Be prepared for things not to always go your way. Be prepared for problems. Embrace the roadblocks. Embrace all the doors that have been shut. Embrace the people who left your side when you needed them the most. Embrace rejection. Because rejection is redirection. When your preparedness meets opportunity, the solution will spontaneously appear.